Hi everybody, David here on 11/19/21 early in the morning. I want to talk about transcendentalism given transcendentalology, noting that one can use transcendental moments where in a trans-temporal setting where you're quantum entangled with somebody. So this is to a further up time when we all know that that is a certain fact, and that there are more than just me as an example in the time period. um, it's gonna help when I start. It'll all help when it all happens on time. Until then, let me just help you out with what I can. I'm gonna try using this is what I got. Just think about teleporting. And on the TV, right at the moment I look at the closed caption, the word neutrinos pops up. The show I'm watching is How the Universe Works. So neutrinos, and then it happened again, neutrinos. So neutrinos are involved or are having something to do with that, along with that which is jets, but then beta, format known, or beta wave, alpha. So there's more to be delivered. Dark, format, forgive me, I'm getting that more can be revealed. I don't know yet. I'm stating that I believe in ways to teleport using black holes, of course, given M state, noting that all things are tied together through a black hole and the M. But that's just theory. I mean, theory of a theory. It's literally ghost of a theory right now. But there's reason to assume that there's smoke where there's a fire, and that one could assume. Okay, so what spectrum does neutrinos fall into? Do neutrinos fall into? Pardon me. What spectra, how many spectra are available to us that aren't matter related? Rather, that aren't matter, because that's a whole other dimension of spectra. Given matter does have a rainbow, and it's a long story. Just note that I want you to think outside the box, and I get that that wasn't exactly scientifically sounding, but that there's more than one spectrum, given the Higgs boson family, and given the family of colors we see, and the infras, and the ultras, and the x-rays. That's all part of the electromagnetic spectrum, but neutrinos aren't listed when you look at it, and neither are the Higgs bosons. So one may wonder. And yet then I have to ask, is there a spectrum of electricity? Is there a spectrum of all these other things that we will get to see when we all open our hearts or open our minds or put those together and see what we can see when we're standing on world peace perfectly, knowing there's nothing to fear, that it's not because yesteryear doesn't quite have it yet. We do. It's just we haven't acknowledged it in truth. It isn't that we have to make it, we just have to keep it, right? So noting that neutrinos are up on the map and I see them flying around wondering what to do. The sun is healthy. It's a noted fact. Neutrinos do come out, and they are a trigger that makes new. Okay, so just know that I'm watching this show, How the Universe Works, and that there's more to reveal. And I'd like to see if teleporting is a possibility, given there's so much more to reveal. And defining teleporting is something that uses neutrinos is kind of cool. So, again, annihilation in the form antide. And we might just have it, right? Whew, given antimatter and matter combining would be annihilation. What if there's a way to anti-annihilate? Did you hear what just happened? He said to answer that question, that's a transcendental moment, for example. Within the screen and within this room, a conversation looks like it could develop, but that's a TV screen. Just want you to think about that whole action thing. We'll write about it. We'll see about it. I'll say we with respect to you all, touching back with me to color and fill in and enrich my pages to you at a younger age to hopefully inspire you to be catalyzed to read and reach for highest scientific discoveries, noting time is a high place, given also the unlimited, the limitless, reaching for the sky knowing that it's limitless. So I'm going to return back to the dark for a while. Just know that it means I'm just chilling in my time period, meaning relaxing, not not in a bad way, and not in a way that would be uncomfortable otherwise or anything. I'm good. Everything's fine. All is well back here. Just got to catch up in this causality, and then we'll start another if we have to. Noting without pause on the menu in some causality. Aiming for it. Giving lightning strikes. Noting that. Alright, cheers.